cricketer, he became out. He won the World Cup for Sri Lanka. So Garfield Sobers's name is always mentioned whenever Arjuna is mentioned.
Okay, what is also, besides the 265 runs, he had the highest test score before Brandon actually broke his record.
Yeah.
That record was done in 1958 against Pakistan back in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And it took Brandon, it took a cricketer, any cricketer for that matter, how many years Brandon broke that record by 1994?
Yeah.
994, before long, 94. But what's phenomenal about Sobers? Anybody know? Tell me. The first batsman is
Six sixes.
Oh, yeah. First batsman hit 6 sixes. Yeah. Against a fellow called Malcolm Nash. That was in the English League in England. 6 sixes, no? And that was done in 1960s, I think, 1969, 70, somewhere around there. Could you imagine? You get nobody can use 6 sixes. Not another bowler. I know cricketer. I can go into cricket. But nobody can use 6 sixes. Right? Right, fast bowler.
Yeah.
No, how am I? Okay, so you go to bowl this man. Like, now, Gibbs did it to a Herschel, Gibbs did it, and I think you grab Singh, you grab and Herschel Gibbs did it as well. But tell me something, you are a fast bowler. So you're bowling. You get 3 sixes. You go into your 4th ball. In your mind, that man can't hit you for 6. So you're either going to bowl a Yorker, a deadly Yorker, because you're going to raise that ball off the ground. So you bowl you get 4 to 6. You change your strategy. You bowl a bouncer now, a beamer. Your 5th ball is a bouncer. You get hit for 6. Your last ball, he can't. How is 6 sixes? What happened? How? Now, when Gibbs and you got the helmet and kind of thing,
And the better backs
and those big and back like this. Right? That was what a normal bat. Hey. The man gets 6 sixes. That fellow never recovered from that. The bowler never recovered from that. No. He ended up playing cricket in the United States. Never is right now. He never recovered from that. You can go and pop for a beer after that. Because you do 6 sixes, man. You don't need laughing stock in your community. You can go home. Where you take the children? I'm going to 6 sixes in a over.
However, look at Ben Stokes. Ben Stokes lost the match for England. The last was 6.
4 sixes.
But look at how much money he's making now in IPL. He is the highest.
Who's a cricketer?
Very good.
He's good. That was just graphic.
If he bowled any he could have bowled anything. He was swinging for the hills.
Yeah, and that will make cricket a great game. What could happen in one over? There's some game in the West Indies played that we thought we were going to lose. When it was one against South Africa. When we were South Africa against the West Indies, right? Curtly Ambrose and what he was. So that the 96 runs.
Can I quickly change the topic for a minute? We may come back to cricket, but there is also an open invitation that's been worked out by other mayors, like the mayor of Chaguanas and Port of Spain, to send a young team from here, because now that the Toronto boys have come twice, we really want to welcome a youth team from here to
Dr. Dollars, I will talk to him after. I will go to man.
Okay. So we would love to host you there. Of course, we don't have the top-notch cricket facilities in terms of pitches, etc. But there's a lot of cricket players.
Great food.
Yeah. Absolutely.
How about the young street?
Yeah, because Mayor Boudan was there in February, and he met the mayor of Toronto. So there's a lot of talk happening right now behind the scenes to make that, take the next step and develop that relationship between that river.
I think we have connections in Brampton.
Oh yeah, I live close to Brampton.
You know the Leicester Pearson?
Yeah.
Music in Leicester Pearson.
Really?
Both,
So you are a cricketer, musician, intellectual, politician.
He's everything. Master of everything. Man of the world.
Maybe everything but master, but
Very good. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Check out Walt Chris Master.
They haven't got the street light.
Master of
I
time.
was seeing downstairs.
Mr. Mayor, can we take a picture in the room?
Yeah, that's okay. Go inside.
Yes, that's okay.
So Garfield saw very little for the cricket. So what score that 365 was at age 17. How old are you? What? 20. He scored at 365 runs at age 17.
I'm 17.
At age 17. And here was good about him as well. He was middle-order batsman, left-handed. He also was a fast bowler. He was also a spin bowler and a medium pitch bowler. And he bowled back of the arm as well. And a deadly udu.
True all-rounder.
When you talk all-rounder, that is all-rounder. That is all-rounder. So, and he was at the era of the 60s. You talk about Bobby Simpson. So you have Ford and Griffin as the opening bowler. And then you have Sobers coming in as the first change bowler. And he started swing bowling.
Right. Now you have ambidextrous bowlers, right?
Yeah, the one right there. Now, button so and so. But then Sobers will come back after that. And bowls spin together with Lance Gibbs.
Gibbs,
Come back to Lance bowl. And then come back to the arm. Chinaman and Googly. So what was a one-man team? All you want to do is get keeper and two person, you win the Sobers. I mean, that's how phenomenal those cricketers were. Darwin Sobers. The greatest all-rounder ever produced is Darwin Sobers.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I guess somebody can agree on something.
No, he was my hero for a long time.
So that's, and still respectable of the good.
A real gentleman.
There's a guy called Tony Cozier.
Yeah.
Tony Cozier said that West is playing a test match in Sobers was a very disciplined sportsman. Don't follow that side. That they were in a hotel in Guyana, test series against England. And at about 10 o'clock, when we were taking the last beer to go to the room, Sobers, I had a very peculiar walk. He had a kind of walk, kind of crawl. Sobers came down, 10 o'clock, dressed in a suit and went out. So Tony Cozier said, well, he couldn't sleep. So he was there, sitting by the pool, and Sobers came back to the boat. Up in the morning, young lady. And then about 4 o'clock in the morning again, outside again, we got on stool. Right? She was going out again. Come back in. He said, when you came up for breakfast, at 7:30, she was there having breakfast. Right? She was for a century that week. Don't try that. Don't try that. But you know, that's how, I mean, he was a natural, gifted, talented batsman. Right? But there was something like that too. I shouldn't say so on record. Don't take that. That's the Caribbean side of us, you know, that kind of that lifestyle, that party type of attitude we have. Right? But they were phenomenal. That did not interfere with that indiscipline that we were told on the skills. She was sent here next day, very hot sun. If you know Guyana is a place to be cricket. Hot sun. That's how we put this guys. So, take your shoot, guys.
Yeah.
We're inside. Let me give it. Yep. Sorry, let's leave last water. You only know we met with top cricket. Red cricket. In the
TV.
Oh.
This television.
I can speak, yeah. My name is Ranil Mendis. I'm the Director of Branding and Public Relations for SEMA. We are here with the Toronto Mayor's cricket team at the second annual visit to Trinidad and Tobago.
You say second annual.
Yes.
When did you come and who hosted you before?
Last year we visited Trinidad and Tobago for the first time. The host was the High Commission of Canadian High Commission in Port of Spain.
Go ahead.
Well, what is the overall purpose of your
Right. This team represents the mayor of the city of Toronto. This team is made up of high school cricketers from Toronto and the Greater Toronto area. They are ages 16 to 20 this year.
Okay. And when you come here, what have you been doing? So,
We arrived here on Wednesday night, and Thursday's game was washed out. Actually, Wednesday's game was washed out. Yesterday we beat the mayor of Chaguana's 11, and today we have another game with the Secondary Schools Association in Chaguanas.
Okay, what do you think your chances are?
I think the boys, after the great wealth of experience the Mayor Regulo shared with our boys, I think they are inspired. They will definitely win today. I'm positive about that.
Alright, good.
Yes.
Junior Regalo, Mayor of the City of San Fernando. I'm very happy here this morning to invite these young cricketers and the coaches from Toronto to the City of San Fernando. We spoke a bit about the city and its development and what San Fernando is about. That San Fernando is the industrial and intellectual capital of the country, and that we may not have produced very famous cricketers, but we have produced the great Hazley Crawford, who won his gold medal in Canada in Montreal in 1976. And we spoke a bit about cricket. I told them about our cricket history. We went back as far as Larry Constantine, 3 Ws, and of course Garfield Sobers. And we end up speaking about our great Brian Lara. And a lot of these young guys are aspiring to be another Brian Lara, so we're trying to make sure that they get a chance to meet the great man before they depart our beloved country.
Introduce yourself, tell me where your roots are. Where did you inherit your cricketing skills from?
Sir, where did you learn your cricket? Where did you learn? And your name first.
So my name is
You can talk just into the mic.
Wasik Zia, and my roots are from Pakistan, and I watched cricket starting in 2011, and from there on I started playing street cricket, and then club level cricket, and then later on playing for the province.
What is your most memorable occasion in cricket?
This has to be my most memorable occasion until now, because it's my first tour, and it's been amazing. It's a beautiful country, and it's really been amazing here.
But in terms of the bat and the ball, what do you remember most?
The most I remember was playing for Ontario last year, and it was pretty special. I took some wickets there, and it was a pretty special moment there playing for the province.
How do you see yourself in the next 5-10 years?
I see myself, if I work hard enough, I'm thinking I can probably play for Canada one day. That's,
And emulating Amir.
sorry?
And emulating Amir.
Who would you follow?
Who's your icon?
I watched Joe Buckner when I've always been his role model, and yeah, I've always idolized him.
Shoaib Akhtar.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
Okay, so my name is Abdullah Koker. I'm the opening batsman, also part of the SEMA touring team who's doing the Trinidad and Tobago this year. Proud moment to be the second touring team of Trinidad and Tobago. It's been amazing. I mean, in Mississauga and Brampton and all the cities we come from, we don't get the opportunity to play on turf wickets. Yesterday we got a damp wicket, but we got to play on a turf wicket, which was absolutely fantastic. I mean, just the feeling to go out there and ask the umpire for the Lexington Garden and market was something phenomenal. And we don't get that chance obviously in Canada. We have matting wickets there and artificial wickets there. Obviously we do get good cricket in, but to be here and just look at the ground, watch the ground staff work before and after the game was something amazing.
Hello, my name is Mohamed Putra, and I'm really glad to be here in Trinidad and Tobago touring with the SEMA Toronto's Mayor's team. And it's great to come across the pond and actually play in different conditions to what we were accustomed to back in Canada. We do have some turf wickets. Personally, my home ground, we have turf wickets, so we play on turf. But coming across and playing in different conditions, playing with different people, and learning different cultures is really a great thing. And especially when I played the World Cup for the Canada team under 19, it was like you can match yourself with those guys and compare yourself to what you are and where they are and what they're doing right, what you're not doing right. So it was a great learning curve, and I'm helping these guys and sharing some of my personal experiences with them.
I'm 15 years old, the youngest on the team.
I attend Port Credit Secondary School in Mississauga. I started playing cricket at age 6. I don't really have no father that teach me to play cricket, but I watched cricket Brian Lara playing. Not Brian Lara, my bad, Chris Gale and so. Brian Lara wasn't in my days. Wasn't even thought as yet, but yeah. No, I watched Chris Gale playing cricket, and that's what my involvement came from. And I started playing cricket in Guyana, ECC. Coach Gavin Ed, he taught me a lot. My bowling, he trained me really well, so that's where my bowling came from. So yeah, that's about it.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Pardon?
What do you want to be? What career you want to pursue when you grow up?
Civil engineering.
Civil engineering.
Yeah.
So you're studying these subjects to see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you had an opportunity to talk to young fellas your age who are not really involved in cricket or anything positive, what would you say to them?
Just follow your dreams. Keep pushing towards your dreams and don't ever give up on it.
If they have a dream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Nikhil Patel. I'm very happy to be here and proud to be representing Toronto as a community, bringing together all different diverse backgrounds and learning some new things here and gaining some very crucial experiences in life. I just want to thank the city of Port of Spain for hosting us and San Fernando for hosting us and for making this a really good place to be.
That will be edited. You want to say something?
Cool.
My name is Vinod Sharma. I'm the manager of the team. We call it Cricket Across the Pond team. We started that 10 years ago. We're celebrating our 10th anniversary. And we are so happy to be here, as other players have mentioned. We have an opportunity to not only play cricket, but also meet people, wonderful, very hospitable, welcoming people of San Fernando and Chiguana and Port of Spain. So this is a once-in-a-life opportunity for us. And then we also have an opportunity to enjoy and play cricket as well. We want to thank Mr. Mayor for inviting us. And we learned a lot about history of cricket and especially the West Indian cricket. And I agree with you that Garfield Sobers is the best all-rounder ever.
Thank you. Thank you. I would like to once again thank the Mayor Grillo and the City of San Fernando for hosting us. Last year we attempted to come here, we couldn't, and Mayor of San Fernando was the first letter that we wrote back in Toronto, and we got the confirmation within 2 days. So I really appreciate the warm and welcoming morning that we all had, and the memorable conversation with the Mayor, and I wish the city all the best, and look forward to welcoming youth team from San Fernando next year in Toronto. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
So an invitation was extended to San Fernando to send a youth team there. So we have some work to do in terms of putting together a team. And as somebody said a while ago, we have not had successful cricketers coming out of San Fernando. So it's something we have to work on and see if we can get this team to go to Toronto and be very successful. I was able to discuss cricket in a very comprehensive way that surprised most of my audience here this morning. They weren't aware that I was so familiar with the game, but we grew up with cricket. We grew up with Garfield Sobers. We grew up with a very dominant, strong West Indies team. So that is very important to us, the success of the West Indies team on the world stage. So I was able to share information with them, background, history, a lot of knowledge that they were very, you could say that they were absorbing what was being said this morning. So I hope they were inspired, they were motivated, and not to win, not to beat us, but to love the game more and understand the background to how we have made it to the world stage and successful. My brother put his hands on your bottom like this and walk him to the bowling mark and talk to him. And bottom will bowl your middle stomach. It's an inspirational leader. He was a leader. So Google Mike Bailey, anybody, captain, Google Mike Bailey. He made the end bottom. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
All right, guys.
Take some water for the...
You can
still do it if you want. You want to do it still? Introduction.
Hello everyone, my name is Seth Rizwan and I am one of the Toronto players who came from Canada, and I am right now currently just turned 20, and I live in Mississauga, which is a city in Canada, and I am going to my third year of undergraduate studies at McMaster University. I'm an electrical engineering student, and I played cricket has been my life. I started playing when I was a kid, and I grew up in Dubai, and it's my inspirational cricketer that I look up to is Imran Khan, because I believe that the way he changed Pakistan cricket was really amazing. He's the only captain who won Pakistan the World Cup, and I'll work hard in my studies as well as my cricket, and hopefully I'll be able to do both of them together.
First visit to the Caribbean?
Yes, this is my first visit. My friends were actually part of the team that came here last year, and they said it was absolutely amazing. And coming here, like even from the airport, I forgot the airport's name, but the reception we got was really amazing. Even our hotel, the people are very welcoming, very friendly, and it was really amazing to see the level of cricket here. It's really amazing. The first game was rained out, but the way the people were handling the ground, the management and everything was really amazing. And it's a pleasure to be here, and I hope to learn a lot of new stuff.
Well, this is Brian Lara's Tom.
Oh yes, I think that's before going. If you don't meet him, it's a trip incomplete. So hopefully we'll meet him soon, as the mayor announced that he might arrange a meeting, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Get it back. So when you stop getting back?